What's up? What's up? What's up? We are in the house, man. A little late today, but we up in here.
Because we eat.
I tried to give this child some time. She just be the slowest, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Sip, where it is Sunday.
And we sip.
I am Terry.
I'm Addy.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I still can't hear.
Welcome to the show, everybody. If this is your first time, we are so glad to have you hanging out with us. If you hadn't heard, this is where we talk a little bit about cruise, travel, life, and a little of this, a little of that. If you are on a ship right now, first off, thank you for taking your time on your own vacation to come check us out. I'm just amazed every week how many people are doing that.
Right?
Shout out to all the crew that's hanging out with us on my phone. That's starting to go off a couple of times. If this is your first time, we'd appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button. That is what you will hear our family down in the community refer to as the doorbell.
The doorbell.
So we really appreciate it. Okay. We got about 95 people hanging out with us right now, 44 thumbs up. So that should balance out in a little bit.
Yes.
Crazy stuff, crazy news, fun news to talk about that happened this week in the cruise world. We'll get into that. Of course, we got the cocktail of the day.
I'm so excited
which
about
is
the cocktail.
Kind of like a cocktail and dessert all in one.
Yes.
And some of your questions. If you do have a question for us, make sure you put Q : or question down in the comments below. That way we can identify your question and talk a little bit about this and a little about that. And while we are doing that, you got me doing all the talking. You got something you want to say?
I mean, you was doing the thing. I wasn't going to interrupt.
Hey, please. Feel free, man.
You was
Feel
doing
free.
your thing. I didn't want to interrupt. First, most important question of the day.
Yeah.
Do I have a button?
I did not give you a button yet.
Why you not giving me no button?
You have not earned the button yet. You got to earn the button. The button is something that needs to be earned.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? I'll give you your sad button. I don't know why. You always having technical difficulties.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
You hear everything going on in your
everything
headphones.
going on in my headphones.
It's like I'm in one of the soundproof chambers.
I have no idea why. I hear everything going on. Did that fix it for you?
There it goes.
You can hear now?
It's like I was deaf and now
Good evening, everybody.
now I can hear. I'm not in the soundproof chamber anymore.
You're not? Hey, what's up, Desiree? Glad to see you up here in the house. Of course, brother Eddie in the house, also Carla. We can't go through all of the names like we used to because it's about almost 12,000 people in the family. We are like, what?
Right, that's what I was getting to when I was saying
about
I couldn't hear.
18 subs away from hitting another.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we're almost to
grand.
12K.
Yeah, man.
Almost to our goal. Excuse me, of 20, is it 15K or 25K?
Well, for the summer.
For the summer, we're
by my birthday, I'd be cool.
We're aiming for 15 for his birthday, 25K by the end of the year.
What's up, Isaac?
So, hello to all you out there that are subscribing, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the news to help Addy and Terry grow. We would love it and appreciate it.
Shout out to Mario Jean. First off, that just sounds like a completely new name in the house. Saying hello, everyone, live from the Carnival Horizon. It's going to miss the sip today, but they'll check it out when they get back.
Thank you. We love you replay people,
man.
too, because we get lots of replay on the sip.
We do.
Which
it's amazing.
Which is amazing. So thank you to all those that watch us on the replay. And thank you for watching from the Horizon, one of our favorites.
Yeah. That is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the
What's
one.
up, Alan Shea? Cruising Capers and we see you.
Hey.
What's going on, Stacy? Thank you for getting it started off with that super chat. Oh, there you go.
Because you ain't giving me no button. I got to do the sound effects myself.
I got it over here, though, see? I can fire off the button, but you gotta graduate to the button.
I like my own.
You guys got to help us graduate Addy to the button. If we get those 18 people, I may give you I'll put you in button training.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
All right, man. So let's get in
questions.
What we do?
We had a question from Stacy. You passed.
You know, I didn't pass it. Stacy's always gonna come through with the question. She says, do you guys prefer or recommend traditional disembarkation or self-disembarkation, and why? Take it away, Addy. Take it away.
That is a great question. And we have not done a traditional debarkation since our very first cruise because we didn't even know no better back then. We thought that's what you had to do. If you are not aware of what we're talking about, traditional debarkation is where on the last night of the cruise, you put your bags outside of your cabin and your cabin steward comes to pick them up and puts them in a takes them down to baggage claim, very similar to like at the airport. And they put all the numbers together and you collect your bags before going to customs. What we usually do is the express debarkation or express disembarkation, however they like to call it, self debarkation.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever they call it. It varies from cruise line to cruise line. But that's what we like to do, only because this guy is a speed rusher in the morning and he likes vacation's over. Let's get back. It's done. We off the ship. Now let's go.
Oh, vacation over.
So
it's time to go. No time to waste. No hesitation. Let's go.
As soon as we get the all clear from the customs and we can debark the ship, we take our stuff and we go. But the thing with self-debarkation is you have to take all of your things with you at that particular time. There is no extra bags that are in the, like, you don't leave your bags out at night. Oh, thank you.
Valencio, thank you for that super chat.
Super chat. So yeah, we usually, because we pack carry-on only, so we usually only have our carry-on bag plus our backpacks. So it's a lot easier for us to do self-debarkation. So if that's how you roll, I would say get up and get off the ship. It makes it a lot easier. You can catch the early flights back to wherever you got to go or get to the airport early. That's how we roll. The only time we don't do that is if we're on Virgin. And that is because they don't make you get off the ship that early. Like,
no. We hold on for dear life before we get off that bad boy.
So yeah, we've only done traditional debarkation the one time.
Hey, Valencio, thank you again. He's in CYD as well. Sid, appreciate that.
But yeah, so we 9 times out of 10 do self-debarkation.
And that answers your question right there, man. I want to go back. Colleen said she just got off the Carnival Legend, tuned in. She said the little ship packed a big punch with activities. I want to hear more about that. So drop that down in the comments below. Miss Sid,
because you know how he is with the little ships.
And let us know. Yeah, the little ships is just not working for you, boy. Nope, 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 nope. All right, so let's get down to the first item for today.
What's going on? I'm still gonna snack on my.
You know what? Maybe I'll kick this off with this because this is. So by now, I'm pretty sure that everybody saw the story of the couple that decided they just gonna be about as country as they want to be. And decided to fish.
Oh, those people
off the side of their balcony.
Don't be those people.
Did you guys see that? I mean, my man Jay over at Ship Life, he did a short. He posted it. Couple actually took some line and while they reported in Nassau. And decided they were going to get fishing. Needless to say, first off, that is a no.
You will get kicked off.
Oh, they got kicked off, and they got banned for life.
See, yeah, that's what
they can't even cruise no more.
That is a huge no-no. It is so dangerous.
Why would you even want to do that, man?
It's so dangerous. Like, you are throwing hooks.
TikTok got folks out here messed up, man.
Off the side of a ship, okay? Imagine where that hook could have gone.
Let me know how y'all think. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that story, man.
My gosh.
If I could do like my man Charlemagne does with the donkey of the day, I need to create some kind of something of the day.
We need a button.
Because there's gonna be somebody between a pier runner and somebody in some other forum that done said something crazy, or somebody that done did something crazy on the ships. That could
be your news. That could be in your news.
It could be.
But yes.
Yeah, we need something like that, man. Let us know down in the comments what you think about that. Did you think that the punishment fit the crime?
Yes.
That they should have been banned? Yes. Do you think... I want to say, and I could be wrong, back in the day, and then there may be some OG cruisers on here, but that may be too OG. Certain cruise lines used to allow you to fish off the back of the ship.
What cruise line is
this? Was years ago. They even had skeet shooting.
Oh, you talking about
Clay shooting. They used to
way
allow you to shoot the little clay pigeons.
Yeah, yeah, but that was like in the 80s.
No, that's past
Like
the 80s.
70s.
No, that's probably past
No,
70s.
but cruising didn't start until like
Oh, did it?
yeah, it didn't start till early 70s.
Here I am trying to give a history lesson. I don't even know when cruising
It
started.
didn't start till early 70s. So
But yeah, they used to do crazy stuff like that,
but
man.
that's because there wasn't any they didn't have sexiest man contests
But first off,
or cannonball contests.
so we're gonna allow you to shoot clays off the back of the ship. That's cool.
That was a thing back then.
That was the fun slide back then.
That was a thing back then.
All right, Eddie got a question. Oh, see, Eddie came in with the question. Did you see the man that was fishing off his balcony? Yes, we did. That's what we're
What
talking about right now.
in the
Linda
world?
said, "Good evening and happy Sunday sip, everybody." So yeah, that's just absolutely crazy.
I'm glad that didn't happen on a ship we were on.
Nah,
I would have been
would've
like,
been-
"Are you serious?
I don't know what.
No home training."
I don't know what's in the water nowadays, boy. Folks.
No
I told
home
you
training.
TikTok will have y'all jacked up out here, man. Whole fish. And then
I
they
saw-
messed the fish
I saw
up.
they pull it all up. Do you know how long you got to pull that line up? If you up on a balcony trying to fish off the side of a ship.
Man, KB said he heard you laugh and the universe is complete now.
Oh, thank you.
Cheryl says, I won't be
sweetheart.
making this drink because I don't like coffee. I made last week's drink, though. I enjoyed it. It's all good. We are
Aw.
going to get
I
into
love
the coffee sip making in here in just a little bit, man. And 150
coffee.
people in the house right now, 93 thumbs up. We're almost there. Go ahead and hit that
Oh, my
doorbell. That's the
goodness.
like button. We really appreciate that. A lot of other people in the house. Shawana is up in here. Abaya
Hey,
saying happy
that's a new
Sunday. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give her a quick
Are
round
you a
of
new
applause.
buyer?
Yeah. Let's see here. We got another question coming in from the captains of travel.
Oh, that's cute.
Question is, have y'all planned any excursions for your upcoming Greek island cruise? They're going to be taking the similar track in July, and they're looking for ideas.
Okay. To be honest, no. We literally just started researching. I have a few ideas of things that I want us to do that he doesn't even know about yet. Because I've been doing we
Mind you, this is
typically
my birthday.
it's his birthday cruise, and the things that I have in mind are for him. He just don't know.
Oh, I
that
just
yet.
don't know what I. Oh,
But see, the thing is, I am the one that typically does all the excursion planning, right?
yeah, I can say that.
I am the one that typically does that. And then he'll do his own little research, and then we kind of Wonder Twin activate about 3 or so weeks before the cruise.
Yeah.
And then we start putting down deposits and things like that. But we honestly haven't looked at anything.
No, nothing yet. We actually just started looking at Greece
Last week.
last week. Life, man. We just been so busy,
Last
but
week.
as I'm sure as we get into the latter part of next month, which will be here in a week,
We'll have it down.
we'll start getting excited and we'll start planning activities.
I'm
If
already
someone is
excited.
in the chat and you've already been to Greece, let us know down in the comments if you got some
Things to
suggestions,
do.
some
What
must
should we
do's while we're
do?
there. We're going to do an overnight in the Mykonos. We're going to Santorini. We're going to Badrum. We're starting off in Athens, and I want to say there's one more spot I keep forgetting. It's another one of those little bitty islands that I'm forgetting.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, you got to go back and find it out.
I think I wrote it down.
Macrina Elizabeth Holder in the house.
Okay, now
You've probably
that's-
been here before, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you a round of applause. She says, last week on Carnival Spirit, the drug dogs were all over and absolutely no Mary Jane smell the entire week.
That is beautiful.
As it should be, man. We're gonna give
Not hating
Carnival
on
another round of
those.
applause.
Not hating on those that celebrate 420,
Yep.
But-
420, yeah, celebrate.
but I don't need it on my cruise.
Shout out Chris Arnett, 21 days until their next cruise, says it can't get here fast enough.
I feel you.
Mia's World of Travel coming in with the next question. She says she's getting ready for the Scarlet Lady in 2 weeks. Embarkation time at 1:30.
Okay.
What is the earliest we can drop off our luggage? They ready to get the party
They're ready
going.
to get the party in. Actually, the embarkation for Virgin is really, really fast.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't really.
It takes.
not normal.
It doesn't take that long. So, if your embarkation time is 1:30, I'm gonna say like normal time. If you want to try to drop your bags off at like 11ish.
Yeah, I don't think they
But it really doesn't
depends.
take
It
that long.
depends.
Their embarkation is pretty quick.
Yeah. KB said, OMG, debarkation was crazy. I seen nice people turn into
Oh
monsters.
yeah, and debarkation is a whole nother beast. That's another reason why when they say you're free to go, we get up out of there.
Yeah, we didn't know any better back then. The fact that you go through all that, you pack early, you get your bags outside, then half of the time they're sitting out there till knows
Till,
when.
1 o'clock
And
in
then
the
all
morning.
you wind up doing is getting off the ship, and then you go into this big pig
Baggage
pen
claim.
again to try to find your luggage. And then I'm just like, man, give me my carry-on or my backpack and let me ride on out into the sunset, man.
Yep.
Shay Rose in the house. Next
Said them
question.
Bamas went
She
fishing.
says, good evening, SIP fam. I'll be on the seaside in a few weeks. I'll be trying an affogato. Any other recommended drinks to try while on MSC? Thanks.
What is my drink? With the strawberry fields.
Yeah, Strawberry Fields is one.
Strawberry fields
And that's up in the
Sky
Sky
Lounge.
Lounge, yeah.
And they also have a lavender margarita in the Sky Lounge.
There's a couple. If I could think of it before we get out of here, I'll try to throw some maybe up in the community or in the chat. But we got a couple of good cocktails for MSC.
Yeah.
What's
But
up, Jaretha?
The affogato is not going to be at a bar, though. It's going to be at Vinci,
Yeah.
at the coffee shop.
And they are good. But mine is going to be equally as good in just a few minutes. If you
But
wanna-
theirs isn't alcoholic, right?
No.
Yeah. The one on the ship is not, it don't have what we got.
Latoya Lewis coming through with another question. She says, happy Sunday, first of all, for first-time cruisers like myself who is scared, excuse me.
Scared.
What part of the ship doesn't rock the most?
The middle.
Balance.
The very middle. So what you're going to be looking for, excuse me, is midship. So there's forward, mid. Oh, like this. Oh, we should have brought in an actual ship. So you got forward, middle, and aft. You're looking for midship. And then you're also looking for not going from the bottom, which is, they call that lower, and then mid, and then the top. You want to stay mid and mid.
Hope that answered your question. Yeah, we do have a ship. We could have done
I
that.
said we have so many ship models, and you grabbing a can of soda.
I should have been one of those like fast zooms to you in front of a whiteboard. Like,
We have to remember that.
yeah, we ain't got that fancy yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yes, midship.
Linda's, they are banned for life for fishing.
I cannot believe they did that.
Yeah, they got kicked off for life, man. Yeah. So, word of the day: if you know you're not supposed to do something on the ship, don't do it. We don't want to be talking about y'all on the
Why?
ship.
What possessed them to think, ooh,
Carla said fishing off
wanna
the
go
balcony
fishing.
is the dumbest idea ever.
like
Yeah, I mean, what were you gonna do with the fish?
apparently catch and release. But what possessed them to say?
And you know what? I bet they planned that their whole
whole
pre-cruise thing.
pre-cruise.
I
Ooh,
can't wait
we gonna
till we
get
get
up
on the
there.
cruise ship and then we're gonna go
We
fishing
gonna
off
go
the balcony.
Fishing. I wonder what kind of fish we gonna catch.
Think they got snapper in NASA?
Probably.
Let's try.
Let's try.
All right, man,
What you think we need to bait?
What did they use for bait? That is another good question. What did they use for bait?
What?
I don't even want to know no more, man. Let's keep it moving. I don't want to make nobody upset on the sip.
That's true.
Anna Q
We
says,
love
why are
everyone.
people filming and posting their illegal activities? I don't get it.
They're silly.
Hey, man. First off, that is an absolute amazing question. Why would you put yourself out there? I mean, are you so ready to get likes and think you're going to go viral? But for
Doing
the
something
wrong
illegal.
thing? Yeah, man. Yeah, I wish I had a weird sound or something to give them for that one, man. But it's all good. KB coming through with the next question, though. He says, did the employees drop off the alcohol brought from the island to your cabins at the end of the last day, or did you have to retrieve it on a certain floor?
Oh, it varies from from cruise line to cruise line.
Yeah.
Some cruise lines have it to where you actually go to the shops and pick it up. Some cruise lines will deliver it to your cabin. and some cruise lines actually do a drop-off thing. So
Yeah, just depends.
yeah, it depends on cruise line because we've done several. And then some cruise lines don't even care and let you just take it to your cabin.
Yeah, some. It's rare that you find those, but some of them, yeah.
So it varies from cruise line to cruise line.
Yep, that is facts.
And accused like me talking about see it with C with Bamas.
Hey, Event Yours of Spirits.
Welcome
back to Enjoy the Sip,
back.
man. They came in strong last week for us, man.
know.
I really appreciate it. Cheryl saying crazy people. Mia's World of Travel saying, yes, they should have been banned. Macrina
agree.
Holder says, I remember skeet shooting on the SS Norway in the mid-80s.
See, told you it was in the 80s. I know my stuff.
Why you raising up at me, man?
Because you said it wasn't in the 80s.
It ain't
I know my
It ain't that serious,
stuff.
yo. Y'all see what I have to go through over here, man.
Because you ain't giving no button.
Nah, see, you won't get a button acting like that. Nah, see, that's why
But yes.
you don't have a button.
Skeet shooting. Should they bring things like skeet shooting back?
Oh no. No. I would say the other word.
That
no.
was that. I think that could lead to a lot of disaster.
Yeah, no. Let's not do that. No. Karen says, I think they should not be allowed to embark on any ship or bait ever in life. That is exactly what happened. Sydney says, even the man's wife said, be careful before the hook gets someone's eye. Seemed like he just wanted to say he fished in the Bahamas, not thinking of possible mishaps. And the thing is, if that was the case,
You can do that as
Off
an
the
excursion. It's a wonderful excursion to go
Man.
deep sea fishing.
they could have just went to one of the beaches and just... But off this, they were trying
the
to...
one beach that we went to in
They
the
were
very,
trying to
on
be
the back
special.
of the island, we had people fishing back there.
And
so
they paid the price.
They being so extra.
They paid the price.
Like how long was the line? Oh,
Frankie
thank you,
Floyd,
Frankie.
appreciate you right there. Felcia says, happy Sunday, Sip AT crew, sitting down on the Alabama riverfront listening to live jazz, but I had to say hello. That's what's up. Where at? On the river.
Is she? I think she's a fellow Montgomeryan.
I think, yeah. I ain't been home.
We
in a
ain't
minute.
been home in a minute.
Shout out to Moonlight Adventures in the house. Let's see, everybody's pretty much saying the same thing. They should not be allowed on the ship. And with that being said, whoa,
I told
Sugar
you,
said 1972 Carnival started cruising. Okay.
Like we just got off the celebration, babe.
All right. So,
We
yeah,
should-
that's why, that's why I saw the 50-year thing or something.
Yes, we just got off the celebration. You should know this.
Look at LK, man, trying to start something, saying maybe they're Margaritaville cruisers used to catching their own dinner. Now, that's just wrong. Because so many people have been Margaritaville cruisers. They just didn't know what they were getting into. So, you know.
He said catching their own dinner.
You know what? And with that being said, it's about that time.
It's time for the cocktail.
It is time.
We got drink music.
It's time to take it to the bar. That's your beer. If you were in our community page, then you know today we're going to do something a little sweet and sassy.
Like me.
The Irish affogato is what we're going to make today. It's a good evening, good after dinner, good way to cool down.
Hot summer days.
Sweet dinner cocktail made with Irish whiskey, Bailey's ice, Irish cream, some coffee. You don't want to hear me talk about it.
Let's get to making it.
Let's get to making it, Addy.
Oh,
You want to do your thing?
I will do my thing.
I'm gonna go get this stuff. And hold on, man. We can
I
rock
didn't even
on.
do nothing. You did that.
Oh, I had to set it up for you. There we go. All right, be back. Special, just special. Special.
This is a jam. Okay, let me stop playing. But that's a whole vibe. All right, Carla is asking, what about sisterhood activities? Any hints yet? And the answer is no. Because I'm actually going to put a couple of polls up to see what you guys are interested in doing. And that's actually going to be really soon. I'm waiting to get these last few stragglers that are last minute bookers. So I'm giving until the final payment due date of May 4th. So if you're trying to go on Sisterhood at Sea, now is the time to book because your deadline is May 4th. So those of you, and actually a lot of you have prepaid and are all paid up, but those of you who have not put in your final payment for Sisterhood, due date is May 4th. So after that, I will start doing polls and getting ideas for activities and things like that because I have some wonderful activities in mind.
Yeah.
I just want to get you guys' input first.
So if you got some friends that need somewhere to go, something to do,
Labor Day
you
weekend.
got time. All right, so we're going to make today's cocktail of the day the Irish Affogato. If you are at home and you want to follow along with me, that is completely cool. I'm making two, of course. We went ahead and pre-scooped the coffee ice cream. We decided to use Haagen-Dazs. I'm not sponsored. And you can choose whatever your favorite coffee ice cream is. So the very first thing that we're going to start off with is the Irish whiskey. Once again, I'm going to be using Jameson Black Barrel, also not sponsored. None of these liquors and spirits are sponsored, but if somebody would like to have their brand in front of all you beautiful people, we take that. But you're going to start off with 3/4 ounce of your favorite Irish whiskey.
Gotta love it. Happy birthday, Laura. 1 week away from 60. Make sure you come back next week so we can say happy birthday properly.
Right. Blessings for that. All right. After the Irish whiskey, you're going to go ahead and get some good old Bailey's Irish cream.
Can't go wrong with Bailey's.
No, you can't go wrong with Bailey's, man. Bailey's, you can sip this by yourself. It's that good, man. But a 1/2 ounce.
And Bailey's goes in a lot of dessert cocktails. Someone said you were getting your Vanna White on.
For real?
When we were doing the ship thing.
Of course, again, 1 scoop of ice cream. The ice cream's already in there. And you're going to follow that up with 1.5 ounces of, oh, you got unsweet. That works too.
They only had unsweet.
But your favorite cold brew coffee. Or if you're adventurous, you can actually make your own cold brew yourself.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we chose to just go ahead and buy it from the store. 1.5 ounces of that.
My sister's here. Hey, love. She said, first time on the ship, do not be in the back. That is so true. I told him last couple of times how we heard the anchors every morning. It's not good.
And then, I guess I should have used the smaller glass, but this will work.
Doesn't work. We can just fill it up with
So now we're going to try
We're being supportive to the black woman.
special. This, if nobody knows, is Cardi B's brand of whipped cream. She has a couple of different flavors. This one is vodka infused. There is no dairy in this. She has a caramel and she has a chocolate.
And this one's the vanilla. It's non-dairy and alcoholic whipped cream. Can't go wrong with alcoholic whipped cream.
Gonna use this.
Shake it.
Oh, I thought you said not to.
I said shake, shake, shake. And then make sure. It was dangerously close to my head.
Oh, I thought you had already opened it.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the one thing I didn't open. And then just completely vertical before you. Yeah. Did you shake it enough?
Maybe I did.
Okay. Somebody, KB Bundle said back and tanned. I saw you guys on Instagram. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, that's vodka infused. Shout out to Cardi B on that one. And then we're just gonna grate a little chocolate
On top as a
on
garnish.
top. Uh-oh.
Are you murdering things back there? See what C says, I don't know if the legend would meet Terry's standard for bougie, but it had a strong alchemy bar with great mixologists, really good live music options, and 2 good DJs.
And there you have
actually looks cute.
The Irish
babe.
affogato.
That's cute. I need a. Ooh, it's cold.
Like a straw or a spoon?
Both.
Ah.
It's like a milkshake. You gotta have both. In the one drawer. Do, 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 do. Someone said, oh, KB said they probably use the chicken sausage from the blue iguana for their bait. I love you, KB. That is too funny.
It looks good. It smells good. It will be good. Don't forget, if you're just now joining us and you're wondering, what in the world are they sipping on today?
Oh,
It is the Irish affogato, and you can find the recipe for that in our IG stories as well as
in the community.
our community page. So with
That
that,
smells rich. Holy cow. I'm only doing a little swirly swirl to get the ice cream
cheers, everybody.
in there.
Yep.
Hello.
There you go.
And I'm not, oh, hello. I'm not a whiskey person. But I'm going to drink this. You can if you can bookmark where you are there and then go to the favorites. That's where I was starring
Oh, okay.
some of the questions.
All right, so we got a couple of questions. Anna Q coming in. She says, I've been to Greece and I did the wine museum tour.
Ooh.
They took us to 3 different museums and I was feeling nice.
You got to say it right. Feeling nice.
Do you remember
You
the
gotta say
name
it
of
like,
the wine museum and in which city?
Which city was it in? Yeah.
Yeah. KB says, question, was it me or does the drink taste better the last day before you disembark?
It's probably just you. No, drinks do taste better.
The last day because you just
because
holding
you're
on.
like,
Just holding on. All right, Beatzilla coming in with a question says, would you suggest for a first-time cruise to do the med?
no, actually.
Yeah.
I would say if you're going to do the med, I would wait until you're at least 3, 4, 5 cruises in, only because the med cruises, you're usually in a different city every single day. And it's very intense. There are no short cruises on a med
Man,
cruise.
you got to be in shape to do a med cruise.
Yeah, the med
Real
cruises.
talk.
You most of the places in Europe that you visit on the med are the terrain is either a mountain or something steep. So there's a lot of walking. There's a lot for excursions and things like that. So 1, you want to be fit. 2, I would say you just need to be able to say that you can cruise for 7 days or longer because there are no short cruises to the med. And you want to be able to handle going across the Mediterranean Sea because sometimes it can get choppy.
Yeah.
And
Especially at night.
and so just to be a little bit more of a seasoned cruiser. So no, I wouldn't actually recommend it for a first timer, but definitely do it.
Yeah.
What you think?
I'm with that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Coming up, we have we actually have a series coming up in a couple of
yeah, we
weeks
did say
leading
that.
into med
Our
season.
med season.
So we have some educational videos as well as our trip to the not to Bahamas, but to
The trip to the Bahamas.
our trip
Wrong.
to the
wrong-
Mediterranean
yes.
last year aboard Virgin Voyages. So we got quite a bit of content that's going to be hitting you in the month of May, getting you ready for this year's med season if you're going to do the med. But if you've always wanted to, you can't do it this year, we'll definitely make sure that you're ready to book for next
year.
season. And
Yeah.
we would love to be your travel advisors.
Mm-hmm.
This segment sponsored by Addy and Terry Travel, where we want to make sure that you have the most excellent experience ever.
See the world.
All that good stuff. Good food, good drinks, good sights.
See the world.
Hit us up at addyandterry.com or terry@addyandterry.com today. All right. Hey, why can't we be our own
you
sponsor?
slipped into the voice for like a half a second there.
I was being funny.
I
man.
know, but you slipped into
Yeah,
it.
I need like a whole commercial for us.
We
We
need
are
to
our
do a
own business.
commercial.
We could sponsor ourselves.
Absolutely.
Nobody else
We got the
sponsoring this right
LLC.
now. Boom. All right, let's keep going. Shout out to Perkita. First off, that sounds like a new person in the house. She says, what's the cancellation policy for Carnival? I have a cruise planned in 110 days.
Okay.
My PVP said if I cancel, I will have a fee. The website states something different.
Okay, 9 times out of 10, what your PVP is talking about is the most often Carnival's deposits are non-refundable. So that's what they're talking about.
And
That's
what's a
that fee.
PVP?
A PVP
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
is Carnival's personal vacation planner. That's the travel agent. No, I won't call him a travel agent, but the person that works for Carnival that sells the cruises.
Boom, got it. Just wanted in case somebody was sitting there like, what in the
heck
world is
is
a
a
PVB?
You know what? The Carnival got all kinds of acronyms for everything.
I believe it. But go ahead, finish answering
But
the
yes,
question.
so 9 times out of 10, your deposit is non-refundable. And that's why they have those really super low deposits, like the $50 or $99 or $150. 9 times out of 10, those are going to be non-refundable. And that's what that fee is. The closer you get to your sale date, if you have gotten past your their actual cancellation policy, and I can tell you this verbatim, if you have gotten to your final sale, your final payment due date, the date that the final amount of money so today is what's today? The 23rd?
Mm-hmm.
April 23rd is your final payment due date. Your cancellation policy starts tomorrow. So that is when you go into penalty. So that's when the cruise line will take some of the money that you have paid toward it.
Make sure they understand that.
Yeah. So you have up until your final payment due date to cancel and not have any additional penalties.
So if it was due today, I can cancel today.
And not
I ain't
have to-
losing nothing.
You're not losing nothing.
But if I call back tomorrow,
You unlock.
I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble. They're gonna take 25%.
There you go, man. Shout out to Addy for having
And
knowledge on that one.
and the closer you get to the actual sale date, that percentage goes up.
Boom.
There
Just
you go.
like that.
So that's what they're talking about. 9 times out of 10, your deposit is gone. Just know that.
Call Me Darling coming in with the next question. She says, did y'all hear celebrity is being sued for putting a dead body in a beverage freezer? I saw I want to say I saw that story on like TMZ or something. One of those kind of, I didn't really investigate it, so I can't really speak to it, but yeah, let me see.
That sounds like some whole SVU, not SVU, but
I mean,
Law and Order CSI.
oh no, it's in Fortune. Is this actual Fortune? Oh yeah, it's in Fortune. Yeah.
Handling passenger's body, advanced state.
Oh.
After he died while they were on the ship. Aww.
So they're suing the cruise line because they kept them on ice?
Where they kept him.
Well, where else are
They
supposed to-
didn't have don't ships
They may
have
not
a
have.
morgue?
I don't know.
And how long was the ship and how long that was the cruise?
Oh, okay. So I think what happened is that they promised her a properly chilled morgue, according
Yeah.
to the lawsuit.
That's what I'm saying. Don't they have a morgue? Was the morgue not working?
Oh, and because they put it in the freezer, they weren't able to have an open coffin funeral, which was a long-standing family custom. It says.
They
So
couldn't
her and
say
her 2
bye-bye.
daughters and 3 grandchildren are seeking $1 million in damages.
Because they put him in the freezer and not in the cooler.
Yeah, on the Celebrity Equinox.
Oh, that's a nice ship. They
Yeah,
ain't got no morgue on the ship. Maybe the morgue wasn't working.
I don't know. I'd have to dig more into this story, but
Oh,
yeah. So
that is
I did
sad.
see it, and now I'm reading about it, and yeah, that would be a
That's
tragic thing. I guess if they should have just been straight up and was like, if they didn't have a morgue, just say we don't
We don't have the facilities.
have the facilities. This is what we're able to do at this time.
Reasons you get reasons you get vacation protection because she could have hired a medevac to take his body back home.
This is true. This is very true. Stay tuned. We have another series coming up on why. I'm not even being funny. I'm
Yes.
serious on why you should
Have
invest
vacation
in
protection.
travel protection, especially whether
Yes.
you're cruising or just going on any vacation. That is a must. Don't
Must.
skimp out because you never
never
know.
know. Never know.
Thanks for that question. Call me darling.
Dang, that's sad.
Nori's notes comes in the house saying, have
Hi,
y'all tried the
Nori.
new Simply Spiked Peach yet?
No, but I synced it and I was intrigued.
Stacy has a question. She says, if I want to bring prepackaged snacks and soda in port, will it get confiscated?
No. We do it all the time. Like I said, usually when we go to port, we will buy local snacks. That's how, like those one Doritos we got in Mexico.
Yeah.
Man.
You and your snacks, man.
And a lot of the chips and stuff that we have eaten on our Mediterranean cruises, like they had hamon flavored Ruffles. They were so good. But that's how we get a lot of the snacks that we are able to enjoy from other countries, and we're able to bring them back home. So they know that you're going to buy the snacks. Long as it's not opened, like if it's a liquid, they want it to not be opened, and only a certain size. And think about that when you are traveling, because if you're going on a plane, you're not going to be able to take it back home unless you're checking your luggage anyway. So keep that in mind. So they don't care if it's import, if you're purchasing something import. It's when you are purchasing alcohol, they'll take it. But other than that, they don't really care.
All right.
Especially for snacks.
Macrina says, by the way, fam,
no, I was going to say it's a new name.
on the
We already
Carnival
said that.
Spirit last week, we rescued 24 Dominicans traveling to Puerto Rico, stranded at sea for 3 nights. Wow, what an experience.
Oh
But
my
worse, what
gosh.
passengers were saying about them.
Aw.
Yeah, you're always going to have those
You're gonna have a few of
people
those.
that, yeah.
We encountered a few of those when we were on our last Virgin Voyage sailing.
Yeah, and we had to pull over.
And we stopped.
Not pull over, but we had to stop. Right, reverse.
But we heard a few comments, and we gave them the stink eye.
Yeah.
Like big stink eye. Like, who are you to judge?
Man, come on, man.
You don't know these people. And then they got even weird. The comments got worse when the people on the small craft decided to not board. The comments got worse.
Yeah.
And so it was like, who are you to judge these people?
Hey, man, humans are weird.
I mean, honestly.
Sydney coming through with a question. She says, do you know if there's a limit of how much alcohol we can bring back from Bermuda on MAS 1.5?
I do not. That's a question for you. You know all the custom stuff.
I would probably just check on the Carnival website for that. I mean, those things are going to pretty much be standard from cruise line and ship to ship. They would have the information on that. I don't think that there's a particular amount
like
per
customs?
different stop that you can bring back. It's pretty cut and dry. You're able to bring it back X amount because you're still coming back to the
To
U.S.
U.S. That's what I'm saying.
So it's the U.S. customs that you're going to have to
Check
deal with. Yeah.
I want to say it's.
But
like
I'll more investigation is needed. I'll look into it for you, Sydney.
I want to say it's 2 liters per person.
Yeah. KB told you to give me some whiskey, then I'll give you a button. Miss Blackberry says you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. They earned that ban. Yes. Mayo's back in the house saying hola. Greetings from Playa del Carmen. Man, I wish I was there right now. Renee Williams up in the house. What's going on, man?
Hey, darling.
Colleen said, poor Margaritaville. Yeah. I don't even know. You know, they would have to hire, what was her name? Olivia Pope to be able to get out of the stuff that they in, man. They need a serious public relations firm to come through and change the opinion
You said they need to hire
that people have about Margaritaville. And a lot of people don't have it. A lot of people are continually booking the cruise line because of the price. And they have no qualms about they have it. You know, you got to think everybody doesn't watch YouTube. They don't watch cruise videos. They just book and then they get on and they see for themselves. So a lot of people have no idea what they're in store for.
Absolutely not.
But yes, they need Olivia Pope to help them out with that PR disaster that they have sailing at sea.
Oh, and Stacy, I see your second comment, like Goombay punch cans. I got like 12 pack of Goombay upstairs.
Yes, we do.
Because every time we go to the Bahamas, if we go to Nassau, I go to my little grocery store and I get 2 6-packs.
Man, getting them Goombay punch cans upstairs is like going to a special event. We don't just go up and
Because we drink them in accordance
one
to
a quarter.
when we know we're going to go back to Nassau.
And a can like once a quarter.
And if we know we're not going back to Nassau, we like hold on to them. Yeah. Oh, there's another score.
See what C says. Question. I
Yes.
saw your article on MSC. What do you think the biggest transition your Carnival and Royal Caribbean will have with selling on MSC? That is an awesome
Very
question.
good question.
I'm going to let you take that, Miss Published.
Well, thank you, one, for seeing the article. I appreciate it. And I think the biggest transition for people going from Carnival to MSC will be the culture, because MSC, they're big on family, but I want to say it's going to be a culture shock because MSC is very big on being international. So you could be standing in line with someone that may look like you, but does not sound like you. So there's that. As for Royal, I'm going to say food-wise, it's going to be a big difference for the food.
Yeah, just the whole vibe.
Yeah, the vibe is way different on
Vibe is
MSC.
going to be is completely different. And I want to preface with MSC is not known for turn up ships. However, they are trying
to get turned up.
They just haven't gotten quite there yet. And it also depends on the ship. Your smaller ships are going to be a little bit more
subdued,
energetic than the larger ships.
Which ships you talking about?
Seasides, Seascape.
But those are not small ships.
Well, it's small for them. Not their smallest, but it's not like a
Maravilla.
Meraviglia.
The Musica and the Divina are technically
well, I guess
small.
you got a point there. Yeah.
But Seaside, those are big ships.
Yeah, just go have some time. Sometimes, you know what? Honestly, people, and Addy gets on to me like this because I will research something to death.
God.
Sometimes it's good not to know and not to have any expectations before you travel to a new place or
you get to
a new cruise line or a new ship. Don't go on YouTube. Don't listen. Don't look. If you don't want to be disappointed,
don't go.
Or you don't want to go with preconceived notions that you will be disappointed, just don't look.
Yep.
Just book your trip.
Just go.
Wait till it's time to go.
And enjoy.
And experience. And then you come back with a non-biased review yourself. Sometimes you just have to do that.
That's me all day.
I mean, we love you guys coming to check us out, but sometimes you just got to, if it's too much of an overload, just step back and be like, you know what?
Pause.
Let me go check this out for myself.
Pause.
Boom. Cruising Caper said the Bailey goes in their coffee too. Carol Johnson said Bailey's over Haagen-Dazs vanilla.
I got some of that too.
Anthony on the Move says, I forgot to.
You sound like, okay, hilarious thing, and I'm going to put you on blast for a hot second. So I've been doing Babbel to learn Spanish.
Oh, man. Come on. You're so funny. Special.
I was learning Spanish, and one of the words that I had to repeat, or phrases I had to repeat, was "tu te amo." And this fool heard. He was in the other room, and he said, "Who's mama?"
That's what the thing sounded like.
Whose pajamas?
Yeah,
Whose mama you talking about?
Y'all know how easily tickled Addy is. It don't take much. I really did not understand what that thing said. It said like it was trying to get you to say two pajamas, and then the other one sounded like it was getting you to say your mama or something.
It was nosotros llamamos, and it was basically saying our names are. And he said, they telling you to say yo mama, and them Spanish people gonna cuss you out.
Nah, I'm just saying, man.
Sidetrack. Way off topic.
Squirrel. See it with C says, who knew Cardi had whipped cream? I did not know until I went to the store today, and Addy was like, yo, that's Cardi's whipped cream.
Whip shots.
I don't know if that one was particularly made for... Well, you supposed to taste it. I tasted it already.
Well, there's 2 spoons, so we got to do it together. It's like doing a shot, but not a shot.
This is an adult's channel. Just saying.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's alcoholic.
It's got to be something for $18 a can.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's good
$18
though.
a can for some whipped cream.
But
Vodka
it's alcohol.
infused whipped cream.
It's
It's
alcohol.
good. I will give it that.
It actually tastes
It's
like
good.
vanilla. Yeah, it
I
tastes
would-
like whipped cream.
I would definitely use that.
That
And
is
we're going to
good.
keep it moving. Seth Stone says
I
that
just
whipped
don't
cream is dangerous. Woo, Lord.
See?
See? Somebody knows.
That's what I said. Ooh, that is good.
DT says making the affogato with Jameson cold brew whiskey. Boom. Now that right there,
Ooh, okay.
brother, you
See,
own to
DT,
something.
we gonna have to hang out on the cruise, bruh.
Alan Shea coming in with the next question. They said, what's the best site to find and compare flights? How early should I book flights for the Christmas season?
You should be looking at Christmas season now.
Yep.
And we use several different flight sites. Like where's my phone? Oh, it's way over there.
Way over there.
We use the Hopper app and we use Google Flights just for comparison. And what else do we use? We use one more. We use one more. Hopper,
I don't remember.
Google Flights, and I'm blanking on the other one. It's another app, but those are what we use. And usually Hopper is on it when they
Yeah.
say the flights are low and go book it, like book it now, because that's generally what the notification will say is flights are low, book it now. And I will text Terry and be like, Hopper says get the flight. So, and it has not led us astray yet. So
No.
that's what we typically use. But for Christmas, I would be shopping now because prices generally go up the closer you get to the holidays.
Yeah. I mean, they're just going to be up there anywhere, but I would not wait.
Yeah, don't wait.
Do not hesitate.
This is good, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
It is rich. I will give it. It is a rich. It is.
Yeah, that's
dessert.
definitely a dessert.
It is
Because I
dessert.
want some more, and I have
And
to
then
go
my
back and
brain
make
is
it.
like, But I did get the root beer. If you want to switch to the
Carla
root beer.
says, I'm planning for the worst on Venezia. Gonna buy Dramamine or something.
Here's the thing. We've never cruised out of New York.
So we have no idea.
We have no idea how the Atlantic, is that the Atlantic? No, that's Pacific. Atlantic.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't know how the northern Atlantic is. We know all about like the Caribbean and Florida area, but we've never cruised out of New York going down, which is scary to me because we always see those videos of people that depart New York on the big ships and they always have like that one of the Allure that was just going the serious listing.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm actually nervous too. I'm hoping that we won't get crazy.
It should be cool.
It should be because it's summer, but
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that. But we're up, we're up high just in case no weird something. We should
Yeah,
be good, but you
we
know.
should be good.
Alan Shea coming through with the next question saying, would you recommend flying in 1 or 2 days early for a cruise that leaves on December 24th out of Miami?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. One, because the flights are going to be cheaper.
1, if you're pushing it. 2, if you got enough time to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do not.
Yeah. Simply, yeah, because the flights are going to be cheaper because you're missing out on the Christmas.
Yeah.
rush.
Don't try and fly in the day of.
No.
No. Especially if you live in the Midwest or out west. Just don't.
Don't
do
chance it.
If you are not in an area where if you take an early flight and you missed your flight, that you can't get in your car
Or rent a car and drive.
and still make it to the port before the ship leaves,
Fly
then
in a day early.
fly in a day. Yeah, that's my thing. Latasha Lathan in the house saying she finally caught a live man. Welcome to the party.
Pew, 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 pew.
Glad to have you in here. And perfect time to say we got 212 beautiful people hanging out with us
Oh
this
my
Sunday. We only have
goodness.
150 thumbs up.
What
Go
is
ahead and ring that
wrong
doorbell.
with
That's the thumbs up button.
you?
We gladly appreciate it. We love, I think we're doing pretty good so far. We done gave you cocktails and
We done did
laughter
some
and
strange news.
all that
and
good stuff. And speaking of news, let's talk.
Strange news.
Let's
and
talk about
cruising.
Virgin Voyages.
We love
They're in
Virgin.
the news. They have recently announced a partnership
Really?
with the World Poker Tour,
Oh, really?
which is going to give them a permanent poker game venue on the ship. Yeah.
We saw that.
On board the Scarlet Lady. So there's something brand new coming to the Scarlet Lady
World Poker Tour tournaments?
If you love poker, they're saying in an industry first, Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady has introduced a new venue, the WPT at Sea Poker Room. It's an exclusive space where 8 custom poker tables are stacked with professional
Where are they gonna put
dealers. I was just about to say that. It says they're going to offer free training tables for beginner poker players, cash games, and WPT prize package tournaments, and buy-ins starting at $80 and rising to $320. If those stakes
actually not that bad
are too high, the venue also offers a WPT at Sea Virgin Quickie tournament for $60, while cash games require a minimum of $100 buy-in. The $320 buy-in tourney, the WPT at Sea marquee event, will be held during each sailing, and the big prize package is valued at $5,000 and can be used on any future voyage or WPT event.
Oh, wow.
Cruisers who participate in any poker game will find it is a cashless experience, as all transactions are processed through a
device.
wearable device.
through your
So
wristband.
shout out to Virgin for
That
starting to add something
sounds cool, but
something
where are
new
they
to
gonna
the ship.
put
But
something
yeah,
with
man.
8 tables.
Well, you know what they're probably gonna do?
The smoking
The
room?
smoking room. They could definitely take that smoking room and put a
turn it
table in there
put a couple
and
of
pull the
tables.
slots out and not allow smoking in there,
Yeah,
because that's still
Space.
technically attached to
the casino. It's still part of the
and to
casino.
be able to brand that space as its own,
That's
and then have it.
probably what they're
Now
gonna
they're
do.
not going to have many people watching because there's only
It's
so much
private.
space
Yeah, it's private.
in that area. But
Yeah.
I would assume
Yeah, because I'm like, where the heck they gonna put
that's where they're going to have
8
it.
tables? 8 tables.
If
is a lot
anybody
of
else has
tables.
heard anything different to that, let us know. But I thought that was cool that they were going to be doing that.
That is cool.
I wouldn't mind learning how to play poker.
I know. That's what I was like. Me,
I try and I look and then it just gets too technical. And I just be
used
like,
to know how to play like way back in the day. And I remember when we were on the Prima and the Scarlet was going by and it had WPT. That was the first WPT cruise at sea was on Scarlet way back when.
oh yeah.
So
Well, maybe that's why they circled back around and decided to
was
do it.
like, let's just do this. That's like, yay.
Boom! Shout out to Virgin
Good
for adding.
job, Virgin.
So not only do they have that coming to Scarlet, they've got the new entertainment that's going to be launching on Resilient this summer.
I'm so excited to see new stuff.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Another story. Shout out to all my New York peeps. You
New
got a new beautiful MSC ship. The Meraviglia made its port
Yay.
home on the 20th. On 4/20, they actually arrived in New York after an 11-night repositioning from Port Canaveral,
I
and
bet
they are
that
ready
was a nice cruise.
to begin sailings out of the Empire State, man.
Brooklyn in the house.
So with the arrival of MSC's Meraviglia to New York, we now have a third cruise port for MSC Cruises.
Go MSC.
Miami, Port Canaveral, and now New York City. I
This
told
is
you
what I
they're
said.
positioning themselves to.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying in the article. If you guys haven't read the article, go find it on Travel Weekly. But I was saying that if they get more U.S. ports like L.A.
That's coming.
or Galveston or Seattle and do some of their smaller ships like the Armenia or the Opera to do Alaska cruises.
Man, they got what, 20 more ships coming?
Not that many.
10 more.
10 more.
10 more.
But they have a lot more ships coming that are going to be the big ships, so they can put their smaller ships in more locations.
So Little Birdie told me,
Uh-oh.
speaking
We
to
like little birdies.
someone deep in the industry, and I can't name names of a particular cruise line, but there should be some news coming in the next few months to a year of a particular cruise line building new ships, but they will be smaller ships so they can do more of your sexier.
Locations? Itinerary?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So smaller
like sexy
ships,
small
but
locations.
modern and sexy. And then another line is actually going to all but gut some of their smaller ships, and
Start
by the
fresh.
time it's done, it'll be something new. But
More to come.
more to come on that. But
Y'all,
yeah,
if y'all could see our backyard, we got a whole Bambi like situation going on in our backyard with birds and squirrels and
you were just not focused, are you?
they're all over the place back there, which is crazy to me because we have a completely fenced in backyard. So how rabbits be getting in our backyard?
She be all over the place, y'all. So going back to the Meraviglia for my New York folks, you're wondering where it's going to be sailing from. It's going to be going from Bermuda to the Bahamas. They're going to be doing Cozumel, Costa Maya, Mexico.
Doing some long cruises.
And they are also going to stop at their private island of Ocean Key, MSC's Marine Reserve. And during the autumn months, they're going to be offering Canada and New England sailings, which are always popular for that time of year to catch some of the foliage of the year. So shout out to MSC, shout out to NYC. It's going to be a major boom for them when it comes to cruising.
Will you do the Canada New England tour now with me?
I wouldn't mind doing it.
And now that we can do the Meraviglia and not a teeny tiny ship?
Yeah.
I've been telling him we need to do. I want to do all of the different types of itineraries. Are you guys interested in a Canada New England itinerary, or what's a crazy itinerary that you are interested in that nobody else seems to be interested in? Like, I would still love to do the Baltics, the fjords.
Yeah, that could be kind of dope. For my premier cruisers out there that love to do the premium lines, Oceania announced, and this is going to be for all my whiskey lovers, something new.
Course.
And another big reveal tying up to the launch of their new ship, the Vista, and celebrating their 20th anniversary. They have
Oceania's been
announced
20 years?
Yeah, believe that.
Jesus.
20 years, man. We got to get up on there.
Right?
So during the inaugural summer 23 season for the new Vista ship, they have announced that they've partnered with Scotland's based Chapter 7 whiskey to make available online a 20-year-old small batch cask of whiskey of just 304 bottles as it sells this summer. And yeah, if you are familiar with Chapter 7 whiskey, then you know,
That's some good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do a premium,
That's the premium.
but it's coming up pretty quick. It's gonna, I think they're christening the ship May 8th in Malta. And my favorite.
I was about to say,
spot.
you love Malta.
I love Malta. Yet another spot I could move to in a heartbeat. But they're going to do a 7-day inaugural from Rome to Venice, calling at Sorrento, Italy, Messina, Sicily, Argostoli, and Corfu, Greece, and Dubrovnik.
Is Corfu where we're going?
I think so.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
I think so. That does sound familiar. Going all the way back to an hour ago.
I was just like, is that
in
where we're
Zadar, Croatia. So shout out to the premium line Oceania for doing big things, man. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the cruise
We really
industry.
want to do an Oceania. That's what we almost did. Oceania,
We got one more North American line to do.
Holland.
Then once we accomplish that, then we can set our sights on doing something premium. But which premium, I have no idea.
There's a select few that I really.
Perkita says, thank you. They can have the deposit. She just wants out.
Oh.
She don't want to have nothing to do with them.
Oh.
Me-
Oh. Is it just the date? Is it the date, or is it the ship, or what? Why you want out? Oh no.
Yeah. Anna Q said that going back to Greece, she says they went through Viator and its private wine tasting and wine history tour of Santorini with 3 museums.
Okay.
One was named Estate Argyros. They have a private car that will pick you up and drop you off.
I like a private car. We like a private. Anything a private.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dope. She says the museums are in Santorini.
Okay, so see, here's the thing. I was looking at getting us the photo tour thing, because the photos, because I was thinking like Aaron and Kyra, how they did the photo shoot.
So I'm gonna drop this on y'all. She can't just do something and surprise me. She gonna tell me what she want to surprise me with. Then I'm like, but now I know what you were gonna surprise me.
No, that wasn't the surprise. That's not the surprise.
Oh, that's just something you were gonna do.
That's something I showed you the link for the dress and the photo
I wasn't paying
shoots.
attention. I'm sorry. My bad.
This is
All right, KB
25,
says,
26 years of marriage.
yes,
y'all.
I was waiting for that video for travel protection and travel insurance. That's
It's coming. It's coming.
Solo cruising and more in the house. Glad to have you here. They said that they're so glad to catch you live. Planning a 4-day cruise girls trip.
Nice.
Cosmo's the only stop. 8 ladies, all over 40. Any recommendations for an excursion of us? And they love the beach.
Find something that's salsa and salsa. That means basically you're going to have a little bit of cooking and a little bit of dancing. Or if you're doing...
On the beach?
Yeah, they have some on the beach.
Oh, okay. I'm like...
For Cosmo, that one dude from our last video, he had some cool cool excursions.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't
I
remember
would
his
say if
name.
it's 8 of you, I would like rent a boat
Do something sexy.
and have them take you out
Yeah.
to like one of the little small private islands.
Yes.
If you need a suggestion, I actually have
Send Terry an email.
a good friend of mine who used to be the engineer for a good friend of mine, Doug Banks, who used to do radio for ABC back in the day. Rest in peace, brother. And he actually has a couple of boats in Cozumel.
Sorry. It was louder than I thought. Do you? But
So
yes,
special.
that sounds sexy. The 8 of you, you
So
can go
special.
in and do like a little private yacht cruise.
See It With C said someone was medevac literally 2 hours after our cruise started
I am so
out
glad
of
that
Baltimore
your food
last
was
Sunday. Woman fell on some steps, broke her clavicle, and was knocked unconscious.
gone. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's just starting off. That's unfortunate.
We've only been on one cruise where someone got medevaced out.
Anna Q said in Mykonos, she did the catamaran tour and went to Little Venice. Public transport's about €2, and the public buses are like our charter bus.
Okay,
Okay, that's what's been up.
I can do that.
Charlie World chiming in saying he wanted to try that Simply Spiked Peach.
I think that I'm very intrigued.
KB says, question, did y'all see a video of a little girl that was on a floaty and ventured out to deep sea and a ship rescued her?
No.
No, did not.
Where were her parents?
Did
Oh
not
my
see.
God.
Did not see that one. What's up, So Brooklyn in the house?
So Brooklyn in the house.
Came in hitting that thumbs up button. We really appreciate that.
Thank
What's up,
you.
G Fox? Glad
Put
to
the-
have you
put
up
the
in
lid on
here. Shout out to our good friends in the house, Rich and Jazzy. I don't know which one we're talking to, but to both of them, man. We're glad to have you in
Love
here.
you, love you, love you.
Rich was pulling duty with the girls this
Oh,
week,
my
and he held it
God.
down like a real father does. He handled his business.
And
makeup,
get the girls' makeup
getting
and
them to
have
all their
them looking
spots
good.
on time and all that. And then Jazz was out winning all the money, bringing home the bacon. That's what I call teamwork,
That's
man.
teamwork.
Those are folks right there, man.
Oh my God. You did their makeup very well. They did not look like Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, man. Did a good job, man. Y'all did a good job. Don't forget, Janet Wednesday. In case you forgot,
Don't forget.
see y'all Wednesday. Candidly Kaya. Okay. Did she change her name? She's been here before. Wait a minute. She says, what's the name of the hole in the wall in Nassau next to the grocery store where you get the beef patties?
It's literally called Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
We asked him several times and he said, Hole in the Wall.
Mia saying congratulations to you for the article. A lot of people don't know that actually Addy has had a travel blog on the interwebs for a couple of years now. And so she's been published quite a few times previously up into us starting the YouTube channel. So she's no newcomer to the journalistic world when it comes to cruising. So if you guys get a chance to check out our website, it is addyandterry.com. You'll see some of those articles there. But man, yeah, good up to you to
Thank you,
doing your
darling.
thing, man.
Thank you, darling.
Taught you well. A lot of people saying hello to Rich and Jazz in the house. Angela Norton, what's going on? Hope you have a blessed week as well. Tracy M says they did a Met cruise on Celebrity that included stops in Greece with a wine tasting in Santorini, public beach,
Nice.
Mykonos walking tour, Athens. For some ports, we had a private driver so we could pick our stops.
Ooh, what? Oh, you said celebrity. Nice.
So that's pretty cool. And Tracy says, and you are correct. Met cruises are port heavy and
Yes.
very intensive.
For our very first med cruise, we had one sea day. out of a 7-day cruise, technically 8-day, it was 1 sea day, and it was in the middle of the cruise. So it was like day 4. And then our last Mediterranean cruise, it was a 7-day, and there was no sea day.
Yeah.
We were literally in a different port every day. So keep that in mind.
Travel with Gail Street says that she was on the MSC Meraviglia ship tour this past Friday in Brooklyn. They seem to be trying to cater to the East Coast market. The food was great and much more variety. I was on the ship 3 years ago.
Yeah,
so
we've done Meraviglia
Thank you.
when it was in the Caribbean, and it was our first Mediterranean cruise. So it has gone through, MSC is trying really, really hard, and they really wanted the Meraviglia to be that New York ship.
Yeah.
So they are really trying to get that market.
300 says, Addy and Terry, y'all ain't got nothing that y'all want to reveal about y'all experience at Freaknik. Now is the time to confess. LOL. Yeah, there will be no footage.
There is no.
Well, I can speak for myself. There will be no footage of your boy.
Of me either.
There's no footage. You will not see us.
We are in the clear.
Nope.
Even though that was our time frame of college.
Yeah, we just didn't make it. Yeah, I never went. I missed out. I missed out on a lot.
We are in the clear.
So yeah, you won't see us on there, but we know some folks that did.
Some folks.
And I know of some people that will be in that documentary. Ooh, boy, they got some explaining to their kids to do. See it with C says the Prima stabilizers were doing their thing in October of 22. Just a little shimmy, but the waves were high.
Okay, so we might not have anything to worry about.
Elaine Cambridge, that sounds like a new name. Welcome to the... She says she sailed from New York in the summer. It was fine.
Okay.
A couple of people saying good to know. She'll be on MSC in Brooklyn in May. Brown Sugar ZO3. That sounds like a brand new name. Question, we'll be traveling on the MSC Seaside on 4/27. My question is, do MSC decorate rooms for birthdays? I see cake orders, strawberry and champagnes only.
No, they don't do the room decorations, but they do like the small stuff that you can buy for birthdays and stuff like that. But they don't do decorations.
Yeah.
It's too classy.
Guy Harris Bateman, that's also sounding like a new name. Welcome. She says she started taking Dramamine 2 days before all her cruises. And she says, I'll have some if anyone needs some. So if you're on a cruise with Miss Bateman and you forgot, go holler at her.
You. But that's actually a very smart thing. A few people that I've known in the cruise, forums out there say to start taking the Dramamine before your cruise. That way it's in your system by the time you actually get on the ship. That way you're not as affected by the seasickness.
Boom.
Now you know.
Sugar says, I have you on my TV and cell phone, so you have 2 likes from me.
Aw,
thank you, Sugar. Appreciate that. Gloria Reyna saying, hello, what's going on? Here's something. I forgot to tell you about this. Thank you, Colleen. She says, did you all see that Venus Williams replaced J-Lo for that one branded sailing? I forgot to tell you that. J-Lo called out. She did not make her own sailing. Well, she wasn't sailing, but she was to make an appearance for the kickoff of the
one that I told you to go on?
Yeah. And so Richard was able to pull Venus Williams on board instead of J-Lo.
How you the godmama and you ain't on the ship?
I don't know why she wasn't on the ship, but yes, how would you have? I know there are probably quite a few people because we booked
just to go see her,
and I almost went
just to go see her.
And there's probably some people in here right now. How did you feel being excited to probably get a glimpse in a photo of J-Lo and then not being able to get a chance to see J-Lo? I mean, Venus is dope.
Venus is dope.
She's not Serena, but Venus is dope. But yeah,
she kind of Venus more than Serena.
She kind of canceled out on her own her own sailing. That was kind of wild. I think that was they want me to donate blood. That's what that call is.
Oh.
Yeah, they want me to come back for my oil change. Gotta, get that fresh. Excuse me, guys. All right, but yes, how do you feel about that?
That's cool, said oil change.
That's what I call it. And I would serious, if you are able to give blood, I would recommend that you do so. If you're able to do a power red, which is what I normally do, I call it a oil change because it flushes it out and causes the body to start recreating
It
new.
makes your
Yeah,
body go
so
into
it gives you a
create
little bit
mode.
more energy. It keeps you going. So that's why I call it a oil change, and then
You're
it
so
helps
funny.
somebody out there that really needs it.
Yeah, especially if they're your blood type, because your blood can go to anybody.
Baya says start taking Dramamine up 3 days before leaving. If the ship gets a little rocky on the lower decks,
It does,
Good.
or you feel it more on the lower decks.
A couple of people asking if you've tried Bonine for
It's the same.
seasickness.
It works the
KB
same.
Bundles in the house with a question saying Virgin seems to have great services and dining. Is the environment heavy on the people walking around dressed like the opposite genders?
No, no.
No, but I will tell
It
you that it's a
is-
very,
It is a very open atmosphere.
yeah,
So if a gentleman felt inclined to wear a skirt one day, nobody's gonna bat an eye.
not one eye.
It's just very
They
open.
are very inclusive of people's lifestyles. They're very
Mm-hmm.
inclusive of people's handicaps.
Yes.
If you go on Virgin, then you're going on Virgin because you want to be who you want to be, how you want to be, without judgment,
Like that.
and to have a good time. And I mean, that's not for everybody, and we're not going to try to convince people to do what they don't feel comfortable doing. But just
Absolutely.
know that it is a very
Very
open cruise, and you
Like
have
that-
to be open-minded
that
to
older
it, and you will
woman.
enjoy yourself if you do.
Like the older woman that was twerking with her walker.
Man, come on. That boy, she straight up. I gotta put that video out there. She was getting it in. When she had that walk, boy, I thought she was gonna flip up. Like a gymnast for a minute, boy. She was throwing down, man.
And then sequins are for everybody. Just
Patricia
know that.
Wynn Martin says, "Hey, Addy and Terry from Chi-Town.
Shy in
My
the
husband
house?
and I are 90 days away from cruising on the Carnival celebration."
Oh, nice.
That's what's up, man. KB says, yes, NYC is 2 hours from me.
Nice.
LG in LA says, LA, yes, coming through.
LA needs more cruise lines.
Guy Bateman says they're talking about building a port in Galveston. Yes, they are. They want to cover every cruise
Every
port in
major
America,
port.
and they will have the ships to be able to do that. See It With C says MSC had an ad before starting this live, and there's an MSC World America ad hovering below my chat. They are working.
Oh, yes.
Yes. World
Yes,
America
yes.
is going to
It's
be.
on sale, and if you would like to book, give us a call.
Yes. I got to get us an ad so we can run it.
Yes.
Sponsored by
If
Addy
you
and
would
Terry.
like to book World America, which we would love.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Love to have you
I
on.
can't wait to
Come
see
sail with
World
us.
America.
See It With C says it definitely caught my eye. C Cheatham says, hey, when is there? Wait a minute. What's the date? Speaking of cruise, I got till tomorrow, right?
For what?
For that one
The hell
that I
are
put
you
on
talking
hold?
about? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. It just dawned on me.
I forgot all about
It just dawned on me. I booked a cruise earlier this week, and I forgot. I got till tomorrow
deposits
to
due
make
today.
sure everything is good. But I'm gonna do it as soon as
Oh
we
my
get off,
God.
so I don't forget.
This is why.
Yeah, my bad.
This is why I can't do. Did you
Yeah,
see
my
it?
bad. My bad.
Okay, but yes,
I don't even know why that popped up. but I just-
because it's not they asking about cruises. So the group cruise, we have two. The first one, well, actually, technically three if you include ours. MAS 1.5.
oh, for this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
MAS 1.5 is July 13 through 17, leaving out of New York, going to Bermuda for the Carnival Venezia.
Venezia.
Got to say it correctly. And then Sisterhood at Sea is our group cruise for all the ladies. It's a ladies only cruise for 18 and up. Sisters, daughters, cousins, friends, girls trip for Labor Day weekend from September 1st through September 6th. And then the family cruise is Melanin at Sea 2.0 on the MSC Seascape, leaving November 18th, the week of Thanksgiving, through November 25th.
Boom.
More group cruises to be announced because we know everybody is waiting patiently. We appreciate it for group cruises to be announced for 2024 because we know that many of you are trying to plan out your 2024, and
Yeah.
we are too. So we appreciate you guys being patient and waiting for the news from us so that you guys can do your planning. So
And those plans will be coming sooner than later. I guarantee you
Yes.
that, because we want to make sure everybody has plenty enough time to get everything situated. We've got
Yes.
time to plan, and we all go
Yes.
out and have ourselves
A
a
good old
great
time.
time. DT says chapter 7 whiskey. That's enough to get me on board.
DT Oceana is definitely up your alley.
Yeah, man. Cam Lynn for the win says she loved to hear you laugh. What's
you,
up,
boo.
Phil? Say it.
Apalila.
Apalila. Apalila.
You trying to put them extra syllables in it.
I be trying to be all fancy. Hey, love. She says, I'm so happy to catch you live. That's what's up, man. C. Cheatham, what's up? Carla says, MSC solo cruise without double occupancy from Brooklyn. I'm on it. That's going to be cruise number 3.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's one thing that we absolutely love about MSC is that their singles policy, they don't charge a double occupancy if they don't have to.
Boom. Question coming in. Anyone here cruised on the Norwegian Bliss during October, November? Cruising on October 31st on the Bliss and super excited.
Not on the Bliss, but we love Norwegian.
Yeah, so if you guys want to give her some pointers, go ahead and hit down in the comments. DT says, Terry, I just bought the book Black Mixcellence. I've heard of that. I wanted to get a copy. A comprehensive guide to Black mixology. Do you have this? I do not have it yet. I am glad that you said that. Let me put myself a reminder because I am about to order some more books.
Because he needs more books. Terry got
Boom, there it is.
mixology books like
It is
I
now
got
in the cart.
cookbooks.
That is because it's a Tamika Hall book. I remember. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, DT. Cheryl Merrill says, Addy, you know men don't pay attention.
I know. I should have known better.
Question coming in. Have you been to Cabo during ending October, beginning November? Is the beach warm? Are we able to swim in Cabo?
When we went to Cabo, it was actually the opposite season. We went in February.
Yeah.
At the end of February. And it wasn't cold. When you go to Cabo, there's only one side that you can actually swim on, and like for the arches, and that's called Lover's Beach, and you actually have to take the little ferry thing over there into Lover's Beach, because the other side is called Divorce Beach, and the seas are rough. They said only swim on that side if you're trying to get a divorce. So the seas are very rough on one side. So Lover's Beach, where we went in February, was actually nice.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too cold at all, and we thought it was going to be cold, but there was a lot of people out there. So I would say October should be great.
Yeah, should be good to go. New person in the chat,
Pew, pew, pew,
King
pew.
Kick 718. And if you're not, I'm gonna say you knew. He
you
says,
look
"Hey,
new.
on my cruise as we speak, can y'all explain the sign and sell card? I put 400 on it, and it said I had a credit of 265.
Okay, if you put cash on it, then they're going to hold some of it. That's why. And the sign and sale card is basically your charge card, room card, everything card, right?
Yeah,
So you can't it's a cashless system. So if you put $400 and you had $400 and you went to guest services and put this on my account, they're going to hold some of it like a deposit to make sure that you don't go over that 400, and then that's what you will be spending.
Now he did say credit. So is there a possibility that he put 400 on it and wound up with 765?
No.
I mean six. You know what I'm saying?
620,
Yeah,
665.
660. Yeah.
I'm thinking that they're holding on to it, and they're holding on to $135 as a buffer.
I hope we answered your question right there. If not, let us know down in the comments. Shatane Altman, man, welcome to the Sunday Sip all the way from Royalton Chic in Punta Cana.
Punta Cana in the house.
What's up? What's up?
That is a nice, as in my Tiffany Haddish voice.
KB says,
All
hey, Addy, when are
inclusive.
you going to go to the store and get some code word milk for 7 days, just like what Terry did? No, that was Rich that went for milk. I just went.
No. See, and if I did something like that, it would not be to go on a cruise. I would do something very wilderness, and Terry would not want to go. I'm going in the mountains or something, or I'm going camping and hiking or something like that, because I've been wanting to do that, and Terry's like,
Charlie's World has a question. He says, what's the grocery store called that y'all get those Goombay smash cans from in Nassau?
Oh gosh, you'd have to go watch our video. I don't remember it right offhand.
The name of the
grocery store? Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
It's in the video. It's like best something.
I just forgot. You normally remember.
I know.
My bad.
But it's in our video. If you go look at our Wonder of the Seas videos, our day in Nassau with Aaron and Kyra, it's in that.
Or
video.
if it comes to us, we'll just drop it down here.
Oh my God, I can't remember.
Song. That's what I'm talking about. Just song. Cruising the Norwegian Jade this coming July. Welcome to the Sunday
You
Sip.
will have to let us know how that one is because that one got on our radar after they did their refurbishment.
Oh, that's right. They did. Our good friend says, does anyone know if we can decorate the door on the Norwegian Bliss? I have only cruised on Carnival, going on my first Bliss cruise.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
You can decorate on just about every cruise line.
Dr. Thomas in the house saying hello. What's up, Dr.
Hello,
Thomas? Glad
Doc.
to have you here with us. Event Yours of Spirit says, hubby and I will be on the Scarlet Lady in June. We're down for the quickie poker level.
Okay.
All right, man. LG in LA with the what?
Right.
Let's see. Doors, no shade. I prefer Venus.
I kind of do prefer Venus over Serena.
Yeah. You know.
And would prefer
everybody's
Venus
saying
over
the
J-Lo.
same.
I would prefer.
J-Lo too busy making Italian linguine commercials. I see you, Cheryl. See what he says. And for some reason, I had a feeling J-Lo wasn't a fit. Maybe Britney Spears?
I could totally see Britney being the godmother for Virgin.
Oh, no, man.
Yes. Yes.
Well, J-Lo isn't the godmother.
She is the godmother.
She's the chief, whatever position. She's not the godmother.
That's what they made. That's what they call her instead of being the godmother.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes.
Oh, man. And then she didn't even show up?
She didn't even show up.
All things Irene. What's up, girl? She says, I booked my first cruise for February of 24, but now that I'm thinking about it, I should have booked one before October of this year when I turned 51.
Absolutely. Go for it.
You still have time,
You
beautiful.
still got time.
You still have time. Alicia says, hey, y'all, I just wanted to chime in and say, what's up? Also, have you heard about Jodeci doing a summer tour with SWV and Drew Hill? Pre-sale starts Tuesday, and I'll be watching my email like a hawk.
OMG.
Yes, of course. We know. There are quite a few shows popping off this year that people are, and we're excited about. Going to see Janet on Wednesday. Excited about that. We got the
Janet
Mary
is my
J.
girl.
Blige Strength of a Woman weekend, Mother's Day weekend. That's going to be absolutely bananas. You got the Roots Picnic coming up in Philly. You've already got New Edition out on the road doing their thing. You've got Alicia Keys just announcing a tour. You've got Jodeci that just announced a tour. I'm sure I'm missing like one or two people. Plus, you have those regional.
Which one is Erica Badu?
Erica Badu just announced a
'cause
tour.
She's going. I would love to see Erica.
Yeah, she just announced. I think hers
Miss
is
Badu.
gonna be. I got the dates, so we got all that.
She's
Like
gonna-
everybody's on the road. Everybody getting their money this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's been 2-3 years. where
Everybody
people
is
couldn't
out
do
to
a
get their
do
money.
a
So
tour.
if you just got to figure out which show you want to go to. That's the thing. But yeah, a lot of people out doing shows this year.
Erica Badu is up there on my list, like Jill Scott was.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You want to go? Okay, I mean, say less. Latasha says, I sailed out of Galveston in 12 days on my first, and I'm so excited. Stanley and Lynette sent me over. I love y'all's energy. Thank you, Latasha, man. Shout out to my girl Lynette and your boy.
Stanley!
Yeah, man. We had a good long conversation.
When did y'all not have a long
This
conversation?
past Thursday, me, Stanley, and Rich, man. We really got some stuff in the works. And man, just those two brothers, man, I really appreciate them. Just having some friends to be able to not only talk about things YouTube, but talk about life and
Absolutely.
Oh,
I printed out questions.
Oh, you did?
They're upstairs on the printer.
Oh.
I just remembered.
I told you, squirrel. Miss Carol Brown says, my aunt and uncle got a cruise in Ajax yesterday, got in the car and drove to Port Canaveral and boarded the Carnival Mardi Gras for 7 days.
There you go.
That's what's up.
That's how
What's
you
up,
do it.
Brother Strand? It's always good to see you up in here.
Hello.
Animaholic says, I just finished watching the Sacramento versus Golden State game. Great game. I was pulling for Sac, lost by 1. What's up, fam? What's going on?
I have not watched any basketball.
You are so welcome. That's why we're here, to answer all of you guys' questions.
Absolutely.
That's why we sit here on Sundays, man, and just to hang out with you guys. What?
I don't know.
Shantae says she's celebrating her birthday early, man.
Heard.
Shout out. Happy birthday.
Punta Cana, that's the place to do it.
Foodie's in the house saying, hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Blame it on the wine. It's all good. It's
Absolutely.
always a pleasure seeing you up in here. Self, he says, hiking, yes. Camping, absolutely not.
Oh, no, it's not like camping. It's like glamping. I have to have a bathroom. I have to have a bathroom. She's going to be at the amphitheater, I think.
Huh?
The amphitheater.
Yeah. I was just looking. I was trying to see.
But yeah, so I have to do glamping. I need a toilet. I need a hot shower. So it's glamping, but I want to be out in the nature. Bugless camping. There we go. Bugless with a bathroom and hot water.
Yeah. So the name of that that Erica Badu tour is called
Erica Badu.
Unfollow Me Tour, and she's doing it with Yassine Bey. So that's really going to
Oh,
be
yeah, that's what someone just said.
a really good show. It's kicking off June 11th out in San Antonio, and then it makes its rounds until it gets, out here our way in July 15th. Yeah, we'll be gone. Yeah, so you would have to catch a show before.
Oh, that means we have to
or
travel.
after. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're almost
It means
done
we
for
have
today.
to go somewhere.
Tippy Dub says, yes, Janet, my husband and I are going to see her on Tuesday night, and then she'll be with us on Wednesday. That's what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Drew Hill and Keith Sweat.
Are both on tour. Absolutely correct with that. Anna Q says, I see Janet on May 12th and Erica Badu Yassim in Newark, July 11th, since I'll be in the area for MAS 1.5. So that may be the show
That could be the thing.
that if you want to see.
Oh, no, I don't know if I could take any more days off.
Oh, yeah, there's that thing too. Well, you just need to be able to connect. You be in a hotel, you can do it. You just have to sit there.
You're going to get me in trouble.
Nah, I ain't getting you no trouble. Oh, also, Anita Baker.
Miss Baker
Boom.
in the house.
LG in LA said Janet sold out everywhere in LA. So
I
going to
bet.
see Jilly from Philly and Bay, you will not be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed.
Charlie's World says, I want to see y'all do some videos and blogs in Bali or Thailand. Stay tuned. Not 23, but it's coming
Possibly
soon.
25-ish.
Guy Bateman says, yes, glamping.
Glamping.
AC's in the house saying, what up, what up, what up? What's going on with you,
Hello.
man? Apalila says, how's embarkation for the Norwegian Bliss? Is there muster in person like Carnival? Not sure.
I think they all kind of do the e-muster type of thing.
Yeah, something like that. You're still
Nowadays.
going to have to go find a room so they can show you how to do
Yeah.
the life vest, but that takes all like 5 minutes, and then you keep it moving. And with that, man, we've come to the end of this week's Sunday Sip. We answered all the questions. We said all the hellos. We had all the cocktails and all that good stuff. And man,
some
it's
water,
always
'cause
good
This was rich.
to be here with everybody. And so, if you want to travel like us, we would love to be your travel advisors. We do this for a living. And we are really trying, like most people, to make their dreams come true by just being completely independent. One day I just want to be able to call up and be
It's
like,
a wish.
hey guys, I thank you for all the experiences, all the love, but it's time for your boy to go. And we can do our own thing. That's why we're here. A lot of people, we come in, we do a lot of hard work, and, YouTube ain't easy. We'll stress you out. But we get a chance to meet a lot of great people that we wouldn't have met any other way. We get to talk to you every week, sometimes weekly. A lot of you call and you book and you trust your vacations to us, and we do with the utmost thank you for that. So if you want to book your next vacation, whether it's cruise or land-based, hit us up at Addy@AddyandTerry.com, Terry@AddyandTerry.com. We'd love to talk you through it, get you all hooked up. Continue to support the channel. We love that. We are so glad that you guys do. And we'll be back next week. Blip, blip, yeah, blip, 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 next thing.
Be sure y'all follow us everywhere. Addy and Terry, pretty much everywhere. Instagram,
It's like next week, like the first.
Facebook.
Are
all
we in
that.
the? Let me check. Are we into? Yeah, no. Next week is the 30th. So
Last day?
of the month, man.
Can y'all believe it's already the end of April?
Summer cometh, man.
Oh my
Summer is
gosh.
on the way.
The end of
Denaturally, yeah, we're about 18 subscribers away from hitting 12K. So if you got any friends, man, send them our way. We love to have them with us. Elisha says they're coming at 2.0. Z-Show Cruise
Awesome.
Fun saying, good evening, everybody. Valencio says, you're like my wife when it comes to camping. Charlie's World,
Right?
hey, man, one day, Ritz Carlton will be on there. Just won't
One
be
day.
this year.
No,
Sugar
we're too
says,
busy this year.
Norwegian went back to E-Muster. You just go to your station and they
They
scan your
your
card.
Yeah.
Dr. Cherie Thomas, good night. See you next Sunday. Everybody have a blessed week. We enjoyed every single one of y'all. And I will let you know, DT, what I think of the book. I'm going to order it today, so it'll be here, probably be by Tuesday. And with that being said, man, we love y'all. We up out of here. And God bless. We gone.